Good morning and a very happy Friday. So this morning I sat and I lovingly released all that no longer served me. I handed back the misdirected energy that was headed in my direction, and sometimes we can hold on to things that we don't need to hold on to. So it takes that wee bit of time. So for anyone, if your day starts off like that, or even throughout the day, your body is absolutely a fabulous indicator of where we're at. And for sure, either take yourself into isolation, take yourself away, because you do not want to be transmitting that. You do not want to have a conversation with someone while that is taking place within you. And we just release it and we let it go. And that's the way that I always say, if I feel that in your stomach especially, you'll feel fear, anxiety, anger, frustration. All your chest and your stomach is a wonderful indicator of saying this is what's taking place here. Or your head. If you've so much going on in there, take yourself off to a space and sit and just breathe. That's all you got to do. And just say, I lovingly release all that no longer serves me. This is not mine. This is not mine. I lovingly release. And you sit there, and either you do ho'oponopono to whomever directed it to you. And ho'oponopono is, I am sorry, forgive me, I love you, thank you. I am sorry, forgive me, I love you, thank you. And it does not matter how long you need to sit there. This is your duty of care, your responsibility for yourself, for your day, because life shows up as me. And it is my responsibility, my duty of care, that I release that no longer serves me, that I will do ho'oponopono. I am sorry, forgive me, I love you, thank you. And I lovingly release and let you go before I give someone else my time, my energy, because I do not want transmitting anything that does not benefit anyone else. So anyway, I always think it's great to read back on something that I wrote in a space, in a place where there was nothing to release in that. So I want to read one of my favourite chapters at that time in A Life You Want, chapter 14. It's inner healing. If I should walk through the valley of darkness, no evil shall I fear, because you are here with me. And this chapter is to let you know that you are never alone. And I think I've been hearing so many stories and of people in not so great places where they're there, they're at that fine line that many have tapped the toe on, that many have crossed over, and that we often question when we spiral to that place in our own lives. So let you know, you are never alone. You may feel that I am alone, no one will understand, I don't know who to speak to, I don't know how to get out of this, and sometimes we see light at the end of the tunnel when we choose another route. And entirely, that's absolutely people's choice. There is no judgment. But if you are in a place that is not so pleasant, you are never ever alone. If by some miracle you have escaped these times, my wish for you is to continue on your wonderful journey. Sometimes it's easy for people to see a way out of their troubled times, and for others it's not that simple. One person told me how at their lowest point they would curl up in a bed in the fetal position and feel like they were in a black box. And I want to tell you that person is an absolute beautiful mommy now, with a beautiful partner, beautiful home. And this too shall pass. When we're in that space and place, we think it's never going to pass, but this too shall pass. This was not a good time. It was a very scary time in their life. Someone else would find themselves looking up at a basketball hoop attached to a wall and wonder how long it would be until they would attach a rope to the end of that pain. Someone else stood on the edge of a beach begging God to send in a massive wave to wash them away. And that person is talking to you right now. So many stories from others who have experienced dark times of the most excruciating inner turmoil and pain. A lot of people's bodies have physically brought them to a halt through sickness, dis-ease and illness, where they have had no other choice but to stop. From your darkness and your illness comes the light, and I absolutely believe that. I believe sometimes that we have to be taken to the lowest point where we believe it is. Out of the ashes arises the phoenix. It is through your experience of these not so pleasant times that not only will you bring about healing to your life, but the lives of many others. And that is the truth. We spiral uncontrollably into darkness because we can't see any other way. We allowed what was happening on the outside of us to lead us to the darkness. We allowed people, events, finances and relationships to take control of our mind. We allowed this because we did not know any different, because we believed that's how the world operates. That when you've been kicked enough times, eventually you will lie down. But I'll tell you now that everything you could possibly ever want is inside of you. The light that will take you from the darkness is there. The love that will heal you is there. The strength that will pull you through is there. The wonderful, kind, beautiful person that you are is there. You just need reminding of who you truly are. You are not the negative thoughts running around in your mind. You are not the shame that you have carried with you all of these years. You are not a failure. You are not unlovable. You are not unworthy. You are love. You are strong. You are part of the universe. You are part of the divine. You are part of the greatest source ever. You have all this within you. And all that has happened in the dark times is that you have stepped away from your authenticity. But none of this was ever your fault, because you did not know what your truth was. You never knew that you were from magnificence. But now you do. So my friend, you are never alone. You have more than you can even imagine within you right now. Your body is simply a vessel to carry your greatness. You are here to experience this life as a human. So therefore, we must experience everything that is human. And some days those experiences are not the best. But rest easy knowing that this too shall pass. Remember to take time each day to try and connect to that inner spirit, your energy, your universe, your God within, to begin to heal yourself. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. See yourself in front of you and just repeat these words over and over. When you have come to a place of healing yourself, you can begin to practice this with other people in your life that you carry anger towards. Carrying anger will only damage your body, and by the laws of the universe, it must then return to you. Please forgive yourself and others. Make room in your heart for love. And remember that you are never alone. And I think it's one of my most favourite chapters that I have written within a book, because to sit with people without judgment, to listen to people's stories, to have experienced it yourself, to have known people that stepped over, that chose to leave this life themselves because there was no other way for them. There is no judgment on anyone on how we choose to live our lives. But my message just today is that if you feel that you are in a place of despair, of darkness, of that, how the hell am I going to get out of this? What am I going to do next? What will they say? What will she say? Do you see anything as a man-made rule? Let it go. Let it go on what you think that people are going to think of you. If you have a certain status in society, what will people think of me? If you have, what we've done, we've carried about this persona of who I am, who I should act, what I should talk, what I should wear, who I should be. But your true friends, the people that love and support you, they're the people that will be in your life. And you know, one damn good friend is worth an abundance of those that just choose to see the person that they want to see. So that's it. Rest easy and knowing you're never alone. You're always walked with. And that is the truth. You're walked with, you're walked with, you're walked with. Sit in your silence. Let go of the stuff that does not serve you. If it is someone else's words, if it is someone else's beliefs, they are not yours. It is not the truth. And right now, right here, and the words that we can always say is that I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. And that's the truth. And every second that we stop, I am safe. And that is the truth for us all now, that I am safe. And then the next stage we go on to, if there's something else starting to trouble, I am safe. Now we think, how can I get out of this? let's not go too far ahead. What one thing? What one thing? Who could I talk to? What one thing could I change? And it may seem minute, but it all builds and builds and builds. So look, guys, anyone sitting this in doubt and fear and questioning what next, you are loved and you are supported, and we all have this absolute divinity, this power, this magnificence within us all. But we've got to stop, and maybe nobody has told you this before, maybe no one has told you any of it, and that's the truth. That's the truth of your existence. You're absolutely beautiful. I wish you a beautiful Friday, a wonderful weekend. Look after yourself, take time, be still and know. And at any time when there's doubt or fear or that just know that this too shall pass. Wonderful words, this too shall pass. And give gratitude. Give gratitude for what we have now. God bless, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye bye.